everyone. I am Leyla Zonuzi, President of Iranian Students of California, and I'm so excited to be among you. Even though it would have been 1,000 times better to be physically there with you, but well, we have to make do. Now let me introduce our group and our incredible board of directors. ISC is a collaborative coalition among Iranian student organizations, graduate and undergraduate, at 11 universities including University of San Francisco, Stanford University, University of Southern California, University of California at Davis, Berkeley, Santa Cruz, Santa Barbara, Los Angeles, Irvine, and Riverside. We all came together in an attempt to support students of Iranian heritage across the state through community building, advocacy, and mentorship. We seek to share and expand our resources together, create more academic, professional, and social opportunities for one another by strengthening our collective network. We're looking forward to expanding our collaboration with more student organizations across California. We have a very exciting event planned for you in collaboration with Association for Professors and Scholars of Iranian Heritage, ISC. We now have the president of ISC introduce their organization.
Dear graduates, distinguished guests of honor, parents, families, colleagues, sponsors, and friends of ISC, on behalf of the Association of Professors and Scholars of Iranian Heritage, welcome to the Iranian Students of California graduation and recognition ceremony sponsored by ISC. We are gathered here to promote and recognize excellence in education and to honor outstanding achievement and contribution of students of Iranian heritage in creating and expanding knowledge, preparing tomorrow's leaders, professors, and scholars, thus elevating the image and spirit of Iranian community, as well as making the world a better place and moving humanity forward. ISC has a long-lasting tradition of holding a graduation ceremony for Iranian American students each year. We have so far recognized nearly 1,660 of high achievers in ISC graduation ceremonies over the last 19 years. This year, due to the unexpected circumstances caused by COVID-19, we canceled our event. However, today we are pleased that we are working with ISC to celebrate the graduation of another 100 students of Iranian heritage. The Association of Professors and Scholars of Iranian Heritage was established in 1986 as a nonprofit and independent educational organization by a group of professors and scholars who served in academic institutions and research centers in Southern California. The mission of ISC is to create and promote scientific cooperation and enhancement within the social relationship of professors and scholars of Iranian heritage within the governing law of the United States of America, without any discrimination. I want to take a few moments and introduce my board this year 2020. Dr. Kamran Abedini, Vice President, Dr. Wahid Balali, Secretary, Dr. Mohammad Sangileji, Treasurer. We also work with another group of professors as a director of different sections on ISC. Dr. Ali Behnejad, Director of Bylaws, Dr. Tina Givrad, Director of Events, Dr. Hasti Huri, Program Coordinator, Dr. Saeed Falafini, Fundraising, and Dr. Payam Parsa, Membership. If you want to know more about ISC, please feel free to visit our website, ISC.org, and feel free to give us donation. All the donation money goes to support students, awards, and scholarship, and loan when the situation arises. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great time today with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mizai. Now let's get to the celebration. Without further ado, I would like to ask Ms. Homa Sarshar to officially launch our event with her commencement speech. Ms. Homa Sarshar is a published author, activist, award-winning journalist, and media personality. Through her 45-year career with Iranian and Iranian American print, radio, and television, Ms. Homa Sarshar has done more than 1,500 interviews and has produced and anchored numerous radio and television programs. She has also written, directed, and produced a collection of 20 video documentaries on exiled Iranian writers, poets, and artists, some of which have been acquired by the Library of Congress for the library's permanent audiovisual archive. Ms. Arshar, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Leila Ju. You have been very kind and generous with your introduction. Special thanks goes to the visionary board members of Iranian Students of California, ISC, for undertaking such a noble cause of bringing together our community through our younger generation, which was a necessity more than anything else. It is such a great feeling when you belong to an organization with the goal of building such community. So keep up the good work. Dear COVID graduates, I'm so excited for you and slightly jealous. You get to be pioneers in a new social experiment that has already presented a mountain of challenges and will undoubtedly lead to so many opportunities to reinvent the wheel. For most of us Iranian American, this is not uncharted territory. My generation was forced to flee our beloved homeland and start from scratch in foreign countries all across the globe. And I sincerely believe that we all became better beings as a result. Our horizon expanded and we learned to do things in a different way. One thing is certain, humans are adaptable. You are all human, so don't stress over it. You are descendants of Iranian immigrants who arrived in this country with a couple of suitcases and began their search for a new life. Some refer to themselves as displaced immigrants, others as refugees. But the hard truth is that every one of them was forced into exile. None of us wanted to leave Iran, but our survival instincts and our children's futures didn't leave us much of a choice. Perhaps many of you never really understood why your parents longed for the old days, but you are now starting to get a glimpse. Pay close attention to your feelings and know that as your parents persevere, so can you. My generation had the difficult task of giving our children wings so they could fly as high as they wanted to. We literally experienced a new birth in a new land, but our own wings were clipped. Looking at all of you sitting here, actually kind of sitting here, I get a sense that we didn't do so badly. Speaking to you today as a mother who fled the revolution, I often think of that hard journey we took along with our kids, and I couldn't be more proud of what we have accomplished as parents and as a community. Yet, what felt like a huge effort back then pales in comparison to what you are facing today. This COVID pandemic is not a joke. You're all living in an era of isolation, sadness, fear, unrest, and economic uncertainty. You have witnessed people dying around you, familiar doors closing, and new and unknown paths opening for you. There have been times when you got frustrated over missed opportunities or longed for spending time with loved ones. You probably even missed some of the silly gatherings you were not eager to attend before COVID. We all have been experiencing emotions that are totally new to us. Our priorities have changed and our outlook of the world has been reshaped. Honestly, there has never been anything quite like this. We are truly witnessing a global crisis with extraordinary consequences. During my first decade of exile, I too felt lost, angry, confused, and in denial. As a result, I started to seek advice from people who had faced other challenges in their lives. I needed some guidance on how to empower myself to deal with my fear of the unknown. I didn't find all the answers I was looking for, but I learned some important lessons that helped put me back on my feet. And here they are. First, deal with change. The fact that change is the only constant in life is possibly one of the greatest life lessons. The faster we realize that, the better it is. We need to learn how to deal with change and embrace it as it comes. Resistance is futile, and accepting it enables you to thrive. Second, embrace failure. A lot of us spend our lives fearing failure. without realizing that failure lies success and growth. Second, embrace failure. A lot of us spend our lives fearing failure without realizing that in failure lies success and growth. What matters is how you choose to perceive failure. You can get disappointment, or you can take it as a learning experience that altered your perspective. Successful people had encountered failure too, and yet moved forward. It is indeed very motivating and inspiring to listen to them. Thomas Edison once said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. So never give up." Third, overcome adversities. This one will resonate with most of you. We may run away from adversities, but the truth is that they are part of our lives. I have no doubt that many of you have faced challenges growing up, and you have gone through a hard time facing them. But did all of you find the courage to rise up above them? If so, you have surely felt the positive impact it had on your life. Overcoming adversities is all about being resilient and turning those challenges into opportunities. So be resilient. Fourth, power of positivity. Positive thinking is an attitude and way of life that has the power to bring about change. In fact, what is in our hands is the way we react to situations. Do you know someone who says no a lot? Don't be that person. Fifth, dreaming big. They say dreaming big to achieve, or dream big to achieve. And what better time to revisit that than when you are on the brink of stepping into a major new phase in your life. Dreaming big is about believing in endless possibilities. It's an inspiration, thought that encourages people not to be afraid to chase their dreams and makes them believe that no dream is small or hard to achieve. Don't be afraid to fall big, to dream big. 6, never stop learning. Every one of us has felt demotivated at some point in their lives. It's about perseverance, not letting obstacles stop you from achieving greatness. It is also very important to being lifelong learner. After all, life is the greatest teacher, and we must never stop learning, irrespective of age or experience. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. So never stop. And finally, 7, believe in yourself. Self-esteem is not something we learn in school or college, but is an exceptionally important part of our lives. If you don't believe in your capabilities, are ashamed of yourself, or keep comparing yourself to others, there is no way you can progress in life. Moreover, now that you are moving out of the college or university and are choosing a career, remind yourself to strive to become a better version of yourself. No matter what, the answer is always, yes, I can. And in closing, let me say that during my career as a minority female journalist, both in my own country and my adopted one, I have experienced most of the above challenges personally. It was a wild ride with fallings and standing ups, but never a dull moment or any regret. Today, I humbly share them with you in anticipation to lend assistance, especially in this time of global crisis, hoping to give you few tools for future challenges you may face. And as an old Persian wisdom suggests, "Andar balay sakht padid ayad fazl o buzurgmardi salari." Good luck to all of you, my dear COVID graduates. With a word of gratitude, I'm grateful for this honor. Thank you all.
آقا نکنید. سلام بچه ها، امیدوارم خوب باشید. پندمیک خیلی سخت نگذشته باشه بهتون. ما رو هم نگاه نکنید، الان ماسک نداریم، ما هم ماسک استفاده میکنیم. جدی بگیرید ماسک. امیدوارم که کسایی که گریجویت شدن خیلی ناراحت نباشن از اینکه نتونستن گریجویشن سرمونی داشته باشن. ما خودمونم از گریجویت های USC هستیم. ساسان و کاویان و پویان رو داریم اینجا. یه دونه قطعه براتون آماده کردیم از مشکلات و مصائب گراد اسکول. امیدوارم که مورد پسندتون قرار بگیره. بچه‌ها موافقین شروع بکنید؟ بسیار عالی.
از PhD خواستم استاد، عجب ریسرچی به ما افتاد. سن من گویی گشت از 70، ریزات نگرفتم. آی از دانشگاه خستم، فکر می کردم که تز رو بستم، اما نشد. من اکنون مستم، ریزات نگرفتم. چرا مسترات نکردم من این کابوس رو زودتر کات نکردم. ویسکی رو با یخ خروقات نکردم، بدجوری مستم. استاد امسال و پارسال که پیپر ندادم، گفتی تو به من که از بس گشادم. با این تحلیل‌ها تو دادی به بادم، استاد زیبا. چه سال هاست اینجا گیرم، حتما اون روز خیلی پیرم، اما چه کنم؟ آی لنگ بیزا من رو افبان، بعدش همیشم لنگ اچبان. روح باباش مست و توبان، تو روح استاد. خستم از دوزار در آمد تی، خستم از کشتن بخمن در آره. حافیم هم ته کشیدش خوبه، بدجوری مستم. استاد امسال و پارسال که پیپر ندادم، گفتی تو به من که از بس گشادم. با این تحقیرها تو دادی به بادم، استاد زیبا. امسال و پارسال که پیپر ندادم، گفتی تو به من که از بس گشادم. با این تحقیرها تو دادی به بادم، استاد زیبا. امسال و پارسال که پیپر ندادم، گفتی تو به من که از بس گشادم. با این تحقیرها تو دادی به بادم، استاد زیبا. امسال و پارسال که پیپر ندادم، گفتی تو به من که از بس گشادم. با این تحقیرها تو دادی به بادم، استاد زیبا.
Thank you, Sasan, Kavyan, and Puyan. I don't know about you folks, but I truly empathize with the lyrics, especially during COVID. I'm also Khasta of PhD. Now we get to the exciting part for the graduates. I want our graduates to get ready, put on your cap and regalia, and prepare to bring down the house with your screaming. And please take a photo or video of yourself or tell a friend or a family member to do so when your name has been called. We love it if you could share your moment of joy and pride with us. You can send your material to our email or any social media account. We want to make a compilation for our graduation yearbook. We first have Dr. Sorushian, Noruzi, Niknejad, and Mir Arab congratulating our engineering graduates in alphabetical order. Then we'll have a special address made by none other than the amazingly hilarious, generous advocate of the Iranian American community, Mr. Mal Jabrani. But hold on to your hats, because after Mr. Jabrani has given you dildar from all the laughing, we will hear from Drs. Pesaran, Faiz, and Nawab reading out the names of graduates in Econ, Statistics and Finance, Humanities and Social Sciences, and the medical fields respectively. Let me see if I can do this.
Good afternoon or good day, good evening, depending upon where you are located. It is truly a joyous occasion, and I'm truly honored to have been asked by the students to participate in this Zoom graduation of many of our talented and brilliant Iranian-born or Iranian-grown students from the universities in the United States. My name is Sorushian. I'm a professor at the University of California in Irvine in civil and environmental engineering, as well as Earth Systems Science, and I direct Center for Hydrometeorology and Remote Sensing. As I mentioned, it's truly a distinct honor, and I am happy that I've been assigned 16 of you graduates to be mentioned by me, and I congratulate you and your families and your professors and your friends for the great accomplishments you have been able to achieve, and I'm sure you'll do a lot more in the years to come. So I'll start with introducing Dilaram Amiri, a PhD in electrical engineering and proudly from our own University of California, Irvine. Mohammad Jawad Amiri received his PhD in computer science from UC Santa Barbara. Roya Amuhadi received her MS degree from California State University in Long Beach, a neighbor of ours. And next is Omid Askari Sichani, and he received his PhD in civil engineering from University of California in Santa Barbara. Humane Atiqatchi and MS in civil engineering from University of Southern California. Naveed Azizan, PhD in computer science and mathematics from California Institute of Technology, better known in the US as Caltech. Next is Nima Bani Asadi, PhD in electrical engineering and computer science from UC Berkeley. Congratulations to you all so far. Samira Chizari, PhD in mechanical engineering, University of California, Los Angeles. Amir Irfan Eshtatifar, MS in computer science from University of Southern California. Next on the list is Amir Hossein Esmaili, MS in computer science, and he received his degree from University of Southern California as well. Muhammad Esalat, master's degree in electrical and computer engineering from UC Los Angeles. Congratulations. And next is Arash Fayyazi, MS in electrical engineering from University of Southern California as well. Also congratulations to Amir Faqahati, PhD in computer science from University of California, Riverside. Puya Futuhi is to be congratulated for PhD in Computer Engineering from UC Davis. Next is Mana Qabusi, MS in Construction Management from University of Southern California. Shahayek Qarqawi has PhD as Computer Science, University of California, Riverside. Safa Hosseini, bachelor degrees در رشته فیزیولوژی در University of California, Los Angeles. امین جلالی درجه دکترا PhD from Electrical Computer Engineering from University of California, Davis. Last but not least, Hanyani Kiani, PhD in Material Science and Engineering, University of California, Irvine, and I know her well, and congratulations, Panyan, for defending your PhD last week, actually. So with that, I completed the list of names that were given to me. It's again with joy and pleasure and pride that I share the celebration with all of you and your families, and wish you success in life and happiness forever. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Narges Nerouzi. I'm a faculty in the Computer Science and Engineering Department of University of California at Santa Cruz. I want to take the time and congratulate our class of 2020 who have accomplished a substantial milestone in their lives. You've been able to do this under a very difficult set of circumstances, from living an immigrant life under the current political situation to the pandemic and now the California wildfires, which made me record this video from this hotel room. I want you to remember all of these and be proud of yourself and your accomplishments for the years to come. And I also want to ask you, as LeBron James said, to stay close to home. Maybe not necessarily physically, but in every other way that you can. And I want you to pursue your ambition, create new possibilities, and build your community. And now let's get to the names of our graduates. Bahar Harandizadeh, Master of Science in Computer Science from University of California at Irvine. Negine Hayatbini, PhD in Hydrology from University of California at Irvine. Alireza Diba, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering from University of California at San Diego. Mehdi Hosseini, PhD in Computer Science from University of California at Riverside. Arman Jabbari, PhD in Industrial Engineering Operations Research, University of California at Berkeley. Rehane Jabbarvan, PhD in Software Engineering from University of California at Irvine. Hamidreza Kazemi, PhD in Electrical Engineering from University of California at Irvine. Sina Malakian, Master of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering from University of California at San Diego. Kasra Muazzami, PhD in Computer Engineering from University of California at Irvine. Rasta Moinzadeh, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering from University of California at Davis. Mina C. Moqaddam, PhD in Computer Engineering from University of California at Irvine. Maryam Mostafavi, Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering from San Jose State University. Amir Hossein Musavi, PhD in Environmental Engineering from University of Southern California. Setare Nasihati, PhD in Computer Science from University of Southern California. Adam Pahlavan, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science from Stanford University. Congratulations to all of you. Keep making us proud.
Hi everyone, my name is Ali Niknejad. I'm a professor here at UC Berkeley. in the Electrical Engineering and Computer Sciences department. And my research focus is on basically building communication circuits and sensing circuits using microwaves, millimeter waves, and sub-terahertz frequencies. So think about your cell phone, think about Wi-Fi. Those are the kinds of technologies that we do research on, how to improve them. 4G, 5G, and even 6G is what we're doing research on today. We also work on medical implants and new sensors that can basically non-invasively detect disease. So enough about me. Let's talk about the important people today, and those are our graduates. And I want to start out by congratulating all of them, and also not just congratulating the students, but also the families and friends and all the other people who've supported them to get here, because getting a master's degree or a PhD degree in these fields, engineering fields, is not easy, and takes a lot of hard work and support. So congratulations to you and all the family members who have contributed. This is a big deal. It's a very important day, and I hope you take the time out to really appreciate it and celebrate it, even in these crazy times. Even if it means you have to do this, still get together and give yourselves an air hug and really appreciate the moment. So let's get started. I'm just going to go down the list and read your names. The order doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you're smarter if you're at the top, so don't get too excited if I read your name first. So let's start off with Basim Hassandi, who's getting a PhD in computer engineering from the University of Southern California. Benam Purghasemi, a PhD in computer engineering from University of California, Irvine. Fateme Radoi, who's getting an MS degree in computer science from UC Davis. Golbu Rahbari, who's getting a BS in electrical engineering and computer science from UC Berkeley. And Reza Rastok, PhD in civil and environmental engineering from Stanford University. Ahmad Razavi, PhD in computer science from UC Irvine. Masa Sadeghi, PhD in electrical engineering from UC Berkeley. Congratulations, Masa. Abul Faz Sadiqpour, PhD in mechanical engineering from UC Los Angeles, UCLA. Mahshad Somnejad, PhD in computer science and petroleum engineering from the University of Southern California. I'm sure there's a job lined up for you in Iran if you ever want to go back. Omid Sani, PhD in electrical and computer engineering from USC, University of Southern California. Nargiz Shadab, a PhD in computer science from the University of California, Riverside. Alireza Shahsabari, PhD in electrical engineering from also Riverside, UC Riverside. Kian Tadai, MS in industrial engineering operations research, also known as IEOR from UC Berkeley. Shadi Torabi, an MS in chemical engineering from USC, University of Southern California. Sasan Yosefi, an MS in construction management from University of Southern California. And Ali Zarei, a PhD in environmental engineering from the University of Southern California. And my last person, and most importantly to me, is Nima Bani Asadi, who's getting a PhD in electrical engineering from University of California, Berkeley. He happens to be my student. So congratulations, Nima. Congratulations to all. I wish I could be there in person, but this will have to do for this year. Again, congratulations and enjoy.
Hi everyone, my name is Siabash Mirarab. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, the University of California, San Diego. My area of research is bioinformatics. I work on reconstructing the evolutionary history of organisms from their genomic data. Because of my connections to bio-related engineering, I am going to announce the name of bioengineering students today. So I'd like to congratulate all the graduate students. I'm very happy for you, and I'm very happy to be part of this celebration. I want to thank the ISC organization for inviting me to be part of this. It's tough times, and it's really unfortunate that we couldn't have this commencement in person. But this is also nice. Maybe it's an opportunity to have the community come together from across the California, from all these different universities, and celebrate together. Your accomplishments are huge. You all have a great career ahead of you. Those of you who have finished your studies this year, you have gone through many challenges. We have seen it firsthand as faculty who are teaching you. We have seen how you have persevered through very tough times. It makes you more resilient, and I'm hoping that all of you have great things planned for your next steps. I once again want to invite you to be part of this larger community of students who basically have a professional network with each other, and I don't want to take your time anymore, so I'm going to now switch to reading the names of the 11 great bioengineering students that we have. Naseem Farajpour, MSc in Bioengineering, University of California, Riverside. Nilufar Haqdoust, BSc in Bioengineering, University of California, Riverside. Farnaz Mohammadi, MSc in Bioengineering, University of California, Los Angeles. Hossein Mustafavi, PhD in Bioengineering, University of California, Riverside. Denise Nikha, BS in Bioengineering, University of California, Irvine. Aisan Rangchian, PhD in Bioengineering, University of California, Los Angeles. Mehdad Rustai, MS in Bioengineering, University of California, Los Angeles. Newshar Ruzrokh, BS in Biomedical Engineering, University of Southern California. Ali Sarikhani, BS in Bioengineering, University of California, Los Angeles. Sheila Sharifzad, MS in Bioengineering, University of California, Berkeley. Sheila Tabai, BS in Biomedical Engineering, University of California, Davis. Ali Reza Tafazzol, PhD in Biomedical Engineering, University of California, Davis. So that's our list of bioengineering students. Once again, I want to congratulate you and hope a fantastic career ahead.
Hello to the Iranian Students of California virtual graduation. Congratulations to all the students graduating. I'm Maz Jobrani, comedian Maz Jobrani. I think most of you know me. Some of you might not, but I'm a comedian. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you guys for graduating in 2020 of all years. What a year. Oh my God. You graduated and now you can just stay home. Really, it's kind of a crazy time. It really is. It's crazy because I almost feel like Iranian parents were ahead of their time. Because let's face it, Iranian parents want you to stay home. And now because of the coronavirus, you have to stay home. You see, Iranian parents are the coronavirus of parents. I don't know if that's the right analogy, but they knew what was up. They said, stay home, don't go. And now you can't go. Oh my God. What a crazy time, you guys. What a crazy time. 2020 has been a crazy year. Remember in January, we almost went to war with Iran? Oh my God. Did your friends call you? Whenever anything happens between Iran and America, my friends call me up. They call me, hey Maz, are you okay? I go, yeah, why, what happened? They go, we killed the general. I go, well, he wasn't my uncle. Americans, they're all very caring, you know, at least my friends are. The one good thing that comes from America almost going to war with any country is that Americans learn to say the name of that country. Oh my God, I was so happy to watch the news. I don't know if you guys have this pet peeve. One of my biggest pet peeves is when Americans call it Iran. Oh, I hate that. And in the news, they were calling it Iran. Oh, I love that. Isn't it great? Have you had people ask you before, are you from Iran? Are you from Iran? I go, are you from America? It's Iran. Just the letter E and a guy named Ron. Get it right. Oh my God. 2020, crazy year. We had that, then we had the coronavirus. Oh my God, the coronavirus is crazy. You can't shake hands anymore. Forget the machobusi. Iranians, we love machobusi. How are your parents and relatives going to congratulate you if they can't? Hassan Jun, Layla Jun, they can't do that anymore. They still probably want to. Iranian parents and relatives, they probably don't care. They'll probably still kiss you. You know what I do? When they come at you guys, just put your hands together and go, namaste, namaste. And then they're going to go, what do you mean namaste? What is that? And you go, no, I'm doing yoga. They go, wow, mashallah, Layla's doing yoga. Barakallah. She's become Roshan Fek, very enlightened. Meanwhile, you're thinking, no, namaste, the hell away from me. You know what I'm saying? Crazy year, you guys, crazy year. Birthdays, you can't do birthdays anymore, right? I mean, not the regular way. Like if they bring you a candle with the cake, I've been advising people, if they bring you a cake, if you have a birthday now during coronavirus year, you can't blow out the candle. Don't blow out the candle. Because if you blow out the candle, everyone around you, all your loved ones, are going to be looking at each other and be like, oh my God. Majid spit all over the cake. Did you see that? He just all over the cake. So instead, what I've been advising people, again, this is an Iranian technique. I think maybe we knew this thing was coming. Iranians, I don't know if you've had this, your dad or your uncles ever did this, but when we make kebab, for example, Iranian uncles they would fan the flames, right? So when the cake comes, instead of blowing it out, you just close your mouth, and you just bod bezan. You go like that, the candle goes out, everybody eats the cake. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm here to give you advice on the coronavirus. Namaste, namaste. Guys, here's another piece of advice, all right? Do not listen to your parents. They don't know what's best for you. I know you guys are some of you, there's all kinds of majors. I asked Layla, one of the organizers, to send me a list. I have a computer here. She sent me the list. First of all, let me say the schools that are graduating. USC, UC Santa Cruz, UC Irvine, UC Riverside, UC Davis, UC Santa Barbara, UC Berkeley. Go Bears, I went to Cal. UCLA, Cal State Northridge, Stanford, San Jose State, and LA Pierce College. All of those schools. If I missed a school, I'm so sorry. But that's the list they sent me. Majors include electrical engineering, computer science, psychology, education. When I call your major, just raise your hands. Just go, woo! Education, English, cinema, marketing, linguistics, environmental engineering, biomedical engineering, biology, dentistry, sociology, civil engineering, history, and business. Way to go! I studied political science. I don't see any political science on that list. If you had studied political science, you too would end up being a comedian. So there you have it. Yeah, there's no comedians on this either. Guys, someone's got to be a comedian. I'm getting old. You guys got to take over. Oh my God. My parents didn't want this. That's what I'm telling you. My parents, they kept telling me to do other stuff. Whatever you love doing, guys, if you found your passion, do your passion. That's the number one thing I can tell you. Do your passion, okay? Because my parents, they started pushing me. They wanted me to be a lawyer. You have to be a lawyer. I said, Mom, I want to be a comedian. She goes, okay, you be a lawyer and just tell jokes in court. What do you want me to be like? Your Honor, I will prove he's guilty of the murder. But before I do, I have one question. Why did the chicken cross the road? Not gonna work. So my mom wanted me to be a lawyer. Then I was gonna be a professor in political science. I actually started a PhD program at UCLA. Then I dropped out of that. And then my mom, she was really worried because I said I want to drop out of the PhD in political science to go be a comedian and an actor. She goes, Maz, you did not become a lawyer. You did not become a professor. At least become a mechanic. I go, how'd you go from lawyer to mechanic? There's a bunch of other jobs in between. She said, no, you don't understand, okay? The world needs mechanics. Nobody needs an actor. And she was right. She really was. I mean, under coronavirus, I haven't worked in like 6 months. And I'm sure mechanics are working. If I were a mechanic, I'd be working. So my mother was right. But still, don't listen to your parents. I'm sure your parents right now are saying, no, don't listen to Maz. What I'm saying, guys, if you have a passion, pursue it, all right? Because that's what life is about. You live one life, you got to live for yourselves. You think my parents wanted this? They didn't want comedian. My dad didn't want, I had to rebel against my dad. I had to rebel against my mom. I had to rebel against the community to do what I'm doing. Yeah, when I first started, I could hear my parents' friends talking behind our backs. They'd be like, did you hear about Jobrani's son? He's almost a drug dealer. That's what this was to them. This was closest to drug dealing. Oh my God. Now I'm telling jokes on a Zoom with you guys. Oh my God. Listen guys, you guys should be proud of yourselves. You graduated in one of the craziest years in the history of years, all right? Things can only get better. Let's face it, they can only get better. It can't get worse. Well, it can. Did you hear? They said there's a meteor coming the day before the elections. I don't know if you heard about this. A meteor is going to hit the earth the day before the elections. It's a small meteor. They said it's like 6 feet. I don't know. I'm not an astronomer or whatever, but it's coming. And this year too, this is how crazy of a year it was. I don't know if you saw this. You can Google it. After this whole this ceremony, you guys, I want you to Google it. UFO military, American military, 2020. The U.S. military had video of a UFO. They said this is an unidentified flying object. I don't know if you saw this, just a couple months ago. And it's such a crazy year, everyone just kind of was like, yeah, okay, that sounds about right. It's been a crazy year. The protests, Black Lives Matter, coronavirus, it goes on and on and on. And then you guys graduate. Look at this. You did it. All right, listen, I know we have some great speakers. You have Homa Sarsha, who's fantastic. You have Mr. Namju, who's going to play music for you. And you guys have done a great job, always organizing. I love it. Iranian students getting together. And listen, you guys, I want to ask you a favor. You guys can change the world, all right? And you have, and you will continue to. Do me a favor. Number one piece of thing I want to ask you guys to do, please make sure your family fills out the census, all right? Fill out the census. Because we all know a lot of Persians are like, nah, but don't census. They find out we're here, then you got to pay taxes. They already know you're here, all right? Have them fill out the census so we're represented. And when you go to fill out the census, make sure there's a line there. It says other, you put Iranian American. Make sure you put Iranian American so we get counted, number one. Number two, just make sure your family votes. Again, for some reason, we don't like to vote. I don't know why. I think like America has the worst voter turnout. It's like 50%. And somebody told me Iranians is like 10%. I don't know what it is, but it's very low. Go out and vote. It's good. They give you a sticker, or you do it by mail. Just do it. And other than that, guys, just follow your dreams. Find your dreams. Go for it. Do it. And like I said earlier, namaste.
I am Hashem Pesaran. Salam be hamegi. I am a distinguished professor in economics at the University of Southern California, and at the same time I'm emeritus professor at the University of Cambridge and fellow of Trinity College. My area of research is in economics and econometrics, focusing on both practice and theory of econometrics with application to oil, Middle East, and interconnection of the world economy and financial markets. It is a great pleasure for me to take part in this important occasion, especially during these difficult times. It's particularly important that we all are helping each other, support each other, have empathy, especially for incoming students. I think that's very important. They come to a very difficult environments, and any help that the present graduate can give to the others who come before them and after them, that would be great. That is interconnection is very, very important. It is now a great pleasure for me to announce the name of the graduates. I'm starting with Mona Azizkia, PhD in Statistics, Stanford University. Kamal Babai, MSc in Applied Statistics, California State University, Long Beach. Vista Darbarian, BSc in Financial Mathematics and Statistics, University of California, Santa Barbara. نیایش موسی خانی BSc in Economics University of California Berkeley آرش روغنی MBA in Business University of Southern California سوگل سردار اندچی BBA in Business San Jose State University Mahrad Sharif Waqafi PhD in Economics University of Southern California. He is now my ex-PhD student, and I congratulated him also going to become assistant professor at Pittsburgh University. And Daniel Zarqampour, BSc in Finance, University of San Francisco. And just want to congratulate all the above and many others who will be introduced in this event, and wish you all the best for all your future endeavors.
Hi, Iranian Students of California. I am Dr. Azam Faiz. My background is in linguistics and second language acquisition. Currently, I teach Persian language and literature at the University of California, Santa Barbara. I am honored to be with you today and read the list of the graduated students. Amir Asadi Iskandar, PhD in Chemistry, University of Southern California. Atiye Bande Yazdani, BFA in Cinema and TV Arts, California State University, Northridge. Asal Furutani, BA RC in Architecture, University of California, Berkeley. Sheida Hami, BA in Sociology, University of California, Santa Cruz. Tanin Hushmat, BS in Chemistry, University of California, Los Angeles. Gulsa Karimi, BA in Psychology, University of California, Santa Cruz. Andrew Musiqi, BA in History and Marketing, University of Southern California. Kianush Namiranian, BA in Psychology, Los Angeles Pierce College. Sara Nasr, BA in Linguistics, University of California, Santa Cruz. Yossi Sanaiha, MA in English, University of California, Irvine. Ali Soleimani, BA in Sociology, University of California, Davis. Niknaz Tahbaz, BA in Psychology, University of California, Santa Cruz. Warmest congratulations on your achievements, and I am so happy to see you accomplishing great things.
Greetings, this is Mohammad Nawab, a faculty at UCLA Cardiology. It's great to be part of this program. Congratulations on graduation. It takes me to 50, 60 years ago when we were graduating. It's wonderful to see you all getting together, working together, helping each other, and moving forward toward better days and more successful accomplishments. We have Arghavan Dehqan, Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, University of California, Davis. Melika Islamju, Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, University of California, Davis. Bita Fatipur, Bachelor of Science in Pre-Dentistry, University of California, Berkeley. Negin Garai, Bachelor of Science in Biology, University of California, Irvine. Sam Hossein-Zadeh, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, University of California, Davis. Paniz Janabzadeh, PhD in Pharmacy, PharmD, California, North State University College of Pharmacy. Kamyar Kamali, Bachelor of Science in Neurobiology, Physiology and Behavior, University of California, Davis. Marjan Moqaddam, Bachelor of Science in Neurobiology, Physiology and Behavior, University of California, Davis. Armin Moshirabadi, Bachelor of Science in Neurobiology, Physiology and Behavior, University of California, Davis. Linda Moshrefi, PhD in Dentistry, University of California, University of Southern California, sure. Neda Rahimi, AHA in Healthcare, West Coast University. Shayan Sadeqian, Bachelor of Science in Global Disease Biology, University of California, Davis. Shabnam Z, Bachelor of Science in Biology, College of Alameda. Again, congratulations and looking forward to future cooperation and collaboration. Wishing you a great future ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, professors. You made our event all the more special with your contribution. And more exciting news for the graduates. You should be receiving an email from us about your graduation gift right about now. Also, I wanted to take this time to make an unsolicited request from our Iranian and Iranian American community. Please take a few moments to fill out the 2020 census and write in Iranian where it says ethnic origins. This will enable our community to gain more minority rights and help our voices be heard better. For more information about the census, please visit our website under events. And now, before we say goodbye, I wanted to invite you to be blown away by Hessam Abedini's voice, which will accompany our very special thanks from our supporters. Thank you for being a part of our official launch. Please follow us on social media as we have a lot more exciting events for you in the future. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Congratulations to all of the class of 2020, and I hope you're enjoying this wonderful event. My name is Hessam Abedini and I am a PhD candidate in music at UC Irvine, and I'm going to perform a piece for you based on a few lines of a poem by Rumi, and I hope you enjoy it. Again, congratulations.
طرب منم زهره زند نوای من عشق میان عاشقان شیوه کنم برای من طربم طرب منم زهره زند نوای من عشق میان عاشقان شیوه کند برای من طرب منم زهره زند نوای من عشق میان عاشقان شیوه کند برای من شیوه کند برای من عشق چو مست و خوش شود بی خود و کشمکش شود فاش کند چو بی دلا بر همگان هوای من. ناز مرا به جان کشد بر رخ من نشان کشد، ناز مرا به جان کشد بر رخ من نشان کشد. چرخ فلک حسد برد زان چه کند به جای من، زان چه کند به جای من. طرب منم زهره زنم نوای من. عشق میان عاشقان شیوه کند برای من. من سر خود گرفتم، من ز وجود رفتم، ذره به ذره میزند دبدبه فنای من، دبدبه فنای من. ناز مرا به جان کشد بر رخ من نشان کشد، ناز مرا به جان کشد بر رخ من نشان کشد. چرخ فلک حسد برد زان چه کند به جای من، زان چه کند به جای من. من سر خود گرفتم، من ز وجود رفتم، ذره به ذره میزند دبدبه فنای من. آه که روز دیر شد، آهوی لطف شیر شد، دلبر یار سیر شد از سخن و دعای من. آه که روز دیر شد، آهوی لطف شیر شد، دلبر یار سیر شد از سخن و دعای من، از سخن و دعای من. طربم طرب منم زهره زنم نوای من.